How did I survive the 70s, 80s, 90s when so many other people didn't? Primarily, it was luck. I also had a knack for knowing when to say no, to stay home, to leave, to trust myself over everything and everyone else. At 15, when I left home, I knew there were going to be sacrifices. I knew that I might have to sacrifice my education. I still made the choice to go. A teenager in Hollywood, I had this silly idea that I could become famous. I knew there'd be sacrifices, and I was willing to make them. When I chose to go full-time and begin my medical transition, even after a group of my friends told me not to because I would never be able to pass, I still made the choice to do it, knowing that I might be sacrificing any chance at work, healthcare, and my personal safety. When I chose to start getting surgeries, I knew that I was putting my clientele, the clientele that I worked so hard to build, at risk. I knew that that might be a sacrifice I would have to make, and surely it was. Before coming here, I was settled, happy, comfortable. Yet something told me it was a sacrifice worth making. Today, I find myself in a place where I don't know a single soul, where I don't speak the language, except for an occasional phone call or two. I'm by myself. I'm alone. All this to respond to the people who are saying, what are we supposed to do? Asking that question as though there's a one-size-fits-all answer. What I do know, though, is that you'll do nothing unless you're clear about what you're willing to sacrifice. It might be your current position in life, your job, your health care, maybe all of it, maybe none of it. You've got to be clear about it because those are the exact things that keep you chained to the system. I wonder why, though, you think that those things that you're holding so close won't be taken away from you, especially if you're not one of their favorite people. What's going to keep them from firing you, ostracizing you, locking you up? They're using the fact that she loved another woman to dismiss the fatal violence. 5 years ago, they dismissed it by saying he was black, he was an addict, he had been in prison. All that is just code to say his life wasn't worth what mine is. Realistically, how do you see this ending? I encourage you to say, prepare, do anything you have to put yourself in the best possible position. Learn another language, apostille your documents, do something. You know, credit scores don't exist outside of the United States. Talking into your phone's camera does nothing but relieve stress. Gives you a hit of dopamine. Come on now. How much longer do you think you're going to be able to create content on here or anywhere? The return on the investment of pressing a button and deleting you from the internet is too high for them not to do it. I know you've heard what they're saying, but have you listened? Because what they're saying is comply, or the reason nobody can answer the question how is because it's about how much sacrifice each individual is willing to make. This isn't a group decision, it's an individual decision. The United States has never been about we, it's always been about me. So that's how you have to make this decision too.